What is up, YouTube? I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've done a live video. I'm here at home right now. I just came from doing a Bible study with someone, and yeah, anyway, everything's been good. I hope everyone is doing really well today. It's been a while since I've done an Ask a Dev episode. It's been a while since I've done a live video, and because so many people are asking me to do a live video, I figured I should do it now. So I hope everyone's doing good. What I usually do, and as you know, this is how my live videos usually work. What happens is that I go ahead, what's up, Steven? I go ahead and I talk about a topic that I put in the title. And while I'm talking about the topic, and as you guys are politely listening to me, what I do other than that is that I wait for you to ask your questions. Ask your questions right now in the chat while I talk. And then after I talk about what I want to talk about, I'll make sure to go ahead and look at all your questions and answer everyone who's watching right now. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing good. I am home. I didn't really have time to vlog today. I didn't have time at all to vlog the last 2 days, which is why I'm doing a live video. I have my camera right here. If you guys haven't seen it yet, so this is my Canon 80D. It's my lens. I have my wide lens here. This mic is the Shure mic that I use for vlogging. Check this out. This is how I usually vlog, right? Since I'm here, check this out. You probably can't even see yourself, but look at that. What's up? Anyway, I'm here. You know what? If you guys who are there live right now, say what's up. You might be on the vlog. Anyway, what's up, everyone? And so what I want to talk about right now is really how, my experience has been just doing, back end, and it's been very interesting for me. Hold on, who's in here? What's up, Sobakar? What's up, Khalil? Robert Fish, Many, Lackey, Juan Lopez, Fintech, Many again, Kuan, Shiny Chrome. What is up, everyone? Thank you guys for watching. By the way, before I get into the topic, okay, could you guys please like this video? Please, I would really appreciate it. And if you're watching this when it's not live, please leave a comment below of all the questions you want to ask, and then I'll make sure to answer my vlogs. It'll make it so much easier for me to even have content to talk about too. What's up, Tom Walsh? What's up, Abdul? Anyway, I want to talk about this right now. By the way, if you guys haven't, I'm drinking up right now. Oh man. So how has backend development been for me? Man, not that many people are liking it. Come on, man. Well, backend development has been really fun. It's been a challenge because I'm so comfortable working in front-end development. I'm so comfortable with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery. Doing a little bit of Ajax. Working with Bootstrap is very easy for me. Now, one of the things I'm learning now is really learning to integrate with APIs, which is totally new to me. I've done it a little bit in the past, but not as intricate as I am doing now. Other than that, backend, I think one of the biggest struggles for me as a backend developer is just working with the command line. With the Firehose project, I am learning a lot how to work with the command line, but the Firehose project isn't my company. What I do at my company is a little different than Firehose, but what the Firehose project does is it gets me comfortable with just working with the command line, which is cool. So backend has been difficult. To be honest, it's really hard for me. I love it because it's different. I love it because I'm learning to do more things, meaning it gives me a lot more creativity. Like, I'm learning to just have pretty much more power in what I create. I'm learning to understand things a little bit more easily and how the system works, but it's gonna take me a while. It really is. Fortunately, with the bootcamp I'm going to, I'm learning a lot. But at the bootcamp I'm going to, I'm not learning PHP. I'm learning Ruby and Ruby on Rails. My company does PHP and MySQL. So I'm learning multiple languages at the same time. But the reason I'm so willing to even go to bootcamp that doesn't work with that doesn't teach the languages I work with at my company is because if I learn Ruby, then what's happening is now I'm able to understand a programming language that in return will help me understand PHP more too. And so that's one of the reasons that I'm so down working with that bootcamp also. Let's see who else is in here. Dang, there's a lot of people on here, man. Wow. Let's see who's in here right now. Brussels, what is up? Lackey, what is up? Justin, hey, what is up, man? Ninja and Sobakar. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. And I was just really, honestly, I was just waiting for everyone to go ahead and ask questions so I could go ahead and check out these questions right now on my computer. Let me pull this up real quick. Man, it's been a while since I've done a live video. All right, let's go to the top. Khalil says we're learning the command line now. Awesome. By the way, you need to learn the command line, even as a front-end developer. It's gonna save your life. I'm serious. Alright, my favorite language, Benny. I mean, geez, I'm a front-end developer. I love working with jQuery more than JavaScript. jQuery is a lot easier to work with. Fortunately, a lot of companies use jQuery, but you have to make sure you know JavaScript too. So yes, JavaScript is my favorite language right now because that's the only programming language I know fluently at the moment. Lackey, thanks for watching my live stream, man. Okay, so Van Ledden is asking this. Chris, how has your life been since the big life-changing moment? The sad one? Oh, since that one video. Like, it's the hardest thing I'm going through. Yeah. Dang, good question. Okay, before I answer that, again, if you haven't liked this video, please. So, it's been good. You know, I learned a lot. Man, it's kind of hard to talk about this live, man. Jeez. You know, I've learned a lot, man. Learned a lot more about just that hardship, the difficulty. I learned a lot about myself. I learned about my weaknesses, and I learned about my strengths. And I learned that I need a lot of things in myself that I need to improve. A lot of things I have to change my priorities around, which I am doing, and I'm very thankful for that. So how's life been? Life is getting better. That bootcamp, the Firehose project, we're going all out together now. You know, I have Dev's Life clothing is gonna go live very soon. I'm getting the samples in next week. So life has been good. But let's go back to talking about code. Let's see. Tom says, hey, I understand most of front-end developers. I know he says he knows most of the front-end developing basics, but how do you practice getting better at it? You just build. Literally, you just build. Like, I can't show you my code right now. You literally just build. That's all I do. I literally all of my Tony, my technical director. What's up, Rocco? All he's been doing the last couple months or year is, Chris, you need to build this. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Why do we need to build that? It makes no sense at all. Like, why would we need to build that for a client? It's pointless. But the whole point wasn't just for the client, but it was for me to get better. You know, even if it was a client that wouldn't make us a lot of money at all, I would still build it. Why? Because it's gonna make me better. So what is the secret to getting better as a front-end developer or back-end developer is to do what you can't do. If you stick to what you're only comfortable at for such a long time, then you'll be like me. You'll be a front-end developer for a year and you wouldn't transition to back-end. But back-end's so hard and I'm terrified of it. But because I'm going into it, even though I don't know how to do it, even though I don't know what I'm doing, I'm getting better at it already. So good question, man. Let's see. All right, let's go to more questions on here. So Lackey says, Chris, you're a web developer. Have you ever tried consider desktop app development? No, I haven't. That's pretty much software development, I believe. Abdul, okay, more questions. Justin says, hey Chris, I'm a brand new coder looking to change careers. Love your stuff. Oh, thank you for watching. What is up, Ninja, Silvercar? What are you learning in backend? I think I've already said that. PHP, MySQL, command line, but that's not a language. I'm learning Ruby and the library or framework Ruby on Rails. What is the best page to buy a domain? I use dreamhost.com. That's what I use right now. Tom says, okay. So Ninja says, Chris, are you still planning on making the video what to do on Treehouse? Yes, I do. I do, of course. Why? Because not everyone could afford using the bootcamp, and I don't suggest using the bootcamp if you can't afford it, right? Only if you can. Please do it. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna get better. But yes, for those who can't afford it, do Treehouse. Treehouse is amazing. I love it, and I use Treehouse for PHP. I literally use Treehouse to learn PHP, and occasionally, if it's slow for like 30 minutes or an hour, I'll go on Treehouse at my work and learn PHP when it's slow at work, when I finish all my projects. So I will do that. It's just, to be honest, time is really strict. It might be a month from now or so, but I will eventually do it. Okay. ZZZYYY is asking how many hours are you coding a week? I code about 30 hours a week. The other 10 hours I do at work are just answering emails, phone calls with clients. Good question. Tom Walsh, when do you decide to start using jQuery after beginning JavaScript? I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I was forced to learn jQuery right away because we use it at my company and it's a lot easier. But I would say use JavaScript for a while. If you get good at JavaScript, you will be able to use jQuery very easily because the documentation online at the jQuery website is really good. So I would say stick to JavaScript. And jQuery is literally JavaScript, but in a library, it's in the framework, and it's really easy to use. So stick to JavaScript, and then literally on your resume, say you know jQuery. And if you do get an interview or a first interview, you don't ever get tested on your first interview at a job. But when you go to your second interview and they give you the coding test, then you just learn jQuery in a week, and you'll pass it easily. It's so easy. You guys have no idea. All right, let's see who else is on here. I gotta go soon, by the way. I can't stay here too long. I can't show you the websites to build because it's with my company, but I can show you my personal code. Okay, let's see. So Akila, Little John, Little John says, have you thought about competitive programming? If so, have you bought any intro to algorithms? No, I haven't. But The Firehose project teaches algorithms, and I look forward to that the most. All right, what is up, Rocco? JH Mang, oh, I've been here since the beginning. For Pados, how to continue learning a language when you feel that you suck, you just keep going through it. I suck at PHP, guys. I mean, I suck at the command line, and that's frustrating. Literally yesterday, the only reason I was able to get things done within the command line and to get my test environment to go working is because my senior developer was there as I was sharing a screen. He was telling me, Chris, type this, Chris, you need to do this, you need to do that. But because he helped guide me through that, and because I'm literally trying to get better at backend now, I took notes of all of it, and now I'll be better at it. So, you just do it. All right, what other languages or questions? Keith Carrillo, what's up, bro? He's asking this. Do you really feel as though that backend is more difficult versus front end because front end is so detailed and can break easily? I plan on making the jump to PHP. Backend, okay, this is the biggest difference between front end and backend development. Dang, that'd be a good title, huh? The biggest difference between front end development and backend. I'm gonna change the title on this now. But the biggest difference between front end development, I could say personally, for me, is the ability and how you can use Google. For example, if there's anything I need to learn how to do in the front-end aspect, you could find it on Google. But when it comes to PHP or back-end development, yes, Google is there, Stack Overflow is there to help you how to build better back-end projects when you get stuck on something. But with front-end development, you can literally learn exactly what you need to do it, but in back-end, they give you tiny solutions, but still you have to solve the problem yourself. So as a front-end developer, you know, you have Google to back you up, but as a back-end developer, you just have to be really good. And that's the biggest difference for me. And what was the other part of the question? Front-end development for me personally, because I've been doing it professionally for over a year now, I feel that it's really easy for me. I'm able to make things mobile friendly very easily. I know how to use, how to use my media queries. I know how to use JavaScript. I know how to make my JavaScript, my code shorter. I used to write like 300 lines of JavaScript to get something really simple done. Now I could do it in a much easier fashion and less lines of code. And so, yeah, I mean, back-end development is harder, but front-end development is hard also because, like, for example, Google Chrome recently updated this week. Google Chrome updated this week or last week, and it broke our pages. And when I mean it broke our pages, some JavaScript wasn't working anymore. And so what I had to do is that we had to find a problem, we had to go into it and find how we can fix the problem, and we're still trying to fix it right now. And so that is a problem with front-end development, is that the browsers that people use are always changing. You know, Internet Explorer 1, like, who uses that anymore? But some people still use it, and because of that, your page will look ugly on the browser. So I mean, both are pretty difficult. Fan production, do you still use the Bootstrap? No, I'm using it with the Firehose project because that's what they recommend as you go through the courses. But I only use it when a customer actually needs me to do it, and so I don't really use it anymore. Cohen Van Lenden. All right, I have to go soon, all right, guys? So if you have any more questions, ask it now. Cohen Van Lenden says, I know HTML, CSS, jQuery, and mobile responsive development, and I'm starting to start learning PHP. Is PHP a backend language? Yeah, PHP is a backend language. So he said he's going to school for C#. I love coding sometimes, need more motivation. How do you deal with that? How do you motivate yourself to push yourself to learn code when it's really hard? The way you push yourself is how bad you want it. Pretty much, look at your life now. Are you content with your life is? Are you struggling right now? Are you fine with where your life is? Are you okay playing video games the rest of your life but struggling? Are you okay that eventually you'll get married but you won't be able to take care of your wife well because you didn't put the hard work now? When it comes down to even your own future, yes, she might be healthy now, but down the line, a couple months or years or decades down the line, if you don't put hard work into what you want and what you can do to help your future now, when it comes to the future, because you're lazy now and didn't persevere, then you're gonna struggle even harder. For me personally, when I go to these companies and I help out with clients, and when I go to restaurants and I see people in their 60s who are working like at a fast food restaurant, like, it breaks my heart because, it's like, dang, when they get older, it's only gonna get harder. When they get older, they don't probably have the insurance they need to take care of their health. They can't take care of their kids or even maybe their wives or husbands. And I don't want to be in that position, so how bad do you want it? Don't look at now, look at the long run. Depending on how bad you want it will determine how far you go, right? And so I've been through that, and I don't want to go through that ever again. That's what pushes me. Okay, so James Bond is asking, how respectful are like the managers above me when you make mistakes? Do they scream at you as they scream to construction workers? No. The thing is, my bosses don't know code. We do, the developers. My technical director knows code. He's awesome. He actually knows a lot of front-end development. He's not too bad, but we know code, and so of course they're not going to yell at me. But it depends though. If it's my fault and if it's a mistake I could have prevented, of course I'll get in trouble. But they don't yell at us. No way. That's crazy. If they yell at us, then why we wouldn't want to work there, right? We'll go to another company. So that doesn't happen, but it does depend on different companies. I've heard of other companies who treat their developers like that, and that's crazy. Okay, last thing from Lackey. He says, Chris, do you personally like to focus on optimization and backend development or make it work? I don't. Do you personally like to focus on optimization and backend development? Yes, both. Pretty much. I like to optimize. Yes, I do focus on like making the best of my code on each page, but it depends on how much time I have to. But yeah, you know, I guess that's it for the questions. While you guys are here, I'll give you guys, for those who actually persevered to the end of this video, I want to show you guys something right now. I want to show you guys the mock-ups right now for the Des Life shirts. As you guys probably know, Des Life is going live really soon. The samples are coming in next week, and I'm really excited about that. I was gonna use a company online. It would have been easier for me to get this stuff going, but they're gonna charge me so much. In result, I would have to charge everyone even that much more on my shopping cart because I didn't choose the right company. So I chose the right company here in my area, and they're making it really like a lot cheaper than the other company. And so now I'm able to really go all out, and I can't wait for this to happen. I'm working on the shopping cart with my own code soon. But let me show you guys this. So this is the shirts. These are the shirts that are coming out. Let's make it brighter. No. Okay, so this is a Des Life black shirt right there. Pretty simple. Here's the white one right here, and there's a navy blue one. And they're gonna come out really soon. I'm really excited for them to go live really soon, so I'm excited. Other than that, yeah. All right. Any other questions on here? You want a pink one? Sorry, Oscar. I think that's it for the questions, man. Is there going to be Des Life hoodies? Yes, there will be hoodies. That's actually what the thing is, when the hoodies come out, I don't want to sell like generic hoodies that you could buy anywhere else. I want to get good quality hoodies with a nice design, you know, nice pockets on it, and I plan on getting the hoodies out maybe by October because it's still summer, at least here in the US. Yes, there will be international shipping. When the Des Life shirts do go live, within the first week, I want to let you guys know there'll be no shipping charges. But if you are out, if I have to ship outside of the country, that's going to be really expensive. So if you live outside of the country, the shipping will be only $5. And to be honest, it should be like $15 to ship internationally, but it'll only be $5 for those who live outside the country. And so yes, so the first week when these shirts do go live, within 2 weeks or so, there'll be no shipping charges at all, and huge discounts for those who live internationally too. So yeah, Des Life app ideas, nah, I'm not gonna do an app for that. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna end it here. I actually have to head out. Thank you guys for everything. I do appreciate the support. I can't do this without you guys. If you haven't yet, check out my last video, and if you haven't yet, like this video as well. It would mean the world to me if you were able to do that. And if you're watching this when I'm not live, drop a comment below any other questions you have or other things you wish I could do on my live videos. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.